Mastery rank 30 in 30 days. Or Mastery rank 30 by the end of July. We're going to be doing the next test immediately, and then we will be just picking up on some stuff and working our way through getting some stuff. But especially since a lot of bounties have opened up. But first things first. I'm gonna actually put on Excalibur Umbra because I feel like Sirius Orion would kind of make some of these tests not interesting. But Mastery rank 2. I will say probably the next thing I'm gonna do is actually complete
Prove your ability with the sidearm.
Complete as many planets as possible. I know 2 doesn't unlock everything, but
ready yourself.
It's funny using the Grimoire for this, though, I will say. I am getting... My aim is off tonight.
Again.
Come over here. All of you gather up. I want to do just one. And then we're going to stand here.
A formidable performance. This test is now complete. Another job well executed.
I think I got another loadout.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Friend. You like deals?
Check your inbox, operator. Maybe orders will get a message someday.
First things first. New blueprints for weapons. Because we're going to work on getting as many as we can. The AK Bronco. Which I have 2 Broncos for. Purchase that. Ankyros, I think I need 2 of those, because I think they are used for things. I'm gonna get them all. I already got a Gamma Core blueprint because I completed, you get it from a junction, I believe. Any other that, I got a Sonic Core from Daily Login, I think. I got Stug, Vectis, Cindo, I burned through a lot of my credits just getting these blueprints, but Hikau, or Hiku. I want to say cow because it's like Raikou or Hiko, I guess. Raikou, the Pokemon. Graham, which is an alright weapon. I'm gonna make sure I can build everything I got first, and then if I've got credits left over, then I'll see about getting more. Ready to build. AK Bronco.
Sometimes Ordis likes to assume he knows nothing.
Oh, that costs 30. Ew.
Nobody can learn.
Oh,
what
also
they
the
think they
boar is
already
ready.
know.
Which is not a blueprint you can purchase, but is one you can get from, I believe, the enemy, the Grenier on Uranus, I think? Let's see. Damn, I am gonna burn through a lot of my credits. Let's see. Get the Hecko. Got the Vectus. What? Excuse me? What do you mean insufficient craft credits? It's in my ready to build. It says I've got the stuff for it. Huh? Well, let's go ahead and get the Sonic Core. What do you mean insufficient credits? Let me go talk to the Devil's Triad. I will state for anyone who watches this in the future, I don't think anyone's watching right now, but anyone who watches this in the future, there is conversations with both Leon and Marie about self-harm, and I think Roth might have a few as well. I will play through them. If you do not like them, leave the stream or just like look away, and I won't verbalize any of it until the conversation's over, so that I don't say something that might trigger some people. Talking to Roth now. This is not self-harm. We're good if you're listening and wanted to step away and come back.
Foundry items ready to claim, operator.
First time Leon's ever signed off without tagline. It says Father Leon Allard.
Ordis has completed a Foundry task. No, don't mention it.
Can I build it now? Why? It says I have 29,000 and you need 25,000. Can I build the Orthos? Nope. Why? There's something's not adding up here with the fucking numbers. Okay, Argon decays in 23 hours. So it'll be gone before I'm finished. We're going back to Sirius and Orion. Because they're just useful to have a backup. We're going solo. We're going to be doing some invasions before I forget them and lose them, because I need mutagen mass and detonite injectors and field run.
Cephalon Orders has completed a blueprint. Check the foundry.
Okay, well, we're swapping this to Ivara if they're gonna make me doing a spy.
Your mission is to break into enemy data vaults and steal any intelligence files you find.
There is a sanctuary target here, Hunter. I sense it. Track it with the synthesis scanner. Don't let it escape.
Well, I will actually try and do that. Where's it going? It's going up. Oh.
Tenno, be on the lookout for increased security measures.
There it is. Right,
There
the
it is.
synthesis. Tame this creature so you may perform the synthesis I require.
Oh, fuck you! Get your ass over here. Bitch, hold the fuck still.
Your hunt is finished. Pay me a visit to receive your reward.
I know I should have put a trap on.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Actually, that might be something I do. I might do it do that tomorrow, where I just do Samaris hunting.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
This barrier that I could just walk through doesn't trigger alarms. I think I need...
Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction.
I like pickpocketing people. It's funny. I do gotta remember to turn that... take that mod off whenever I do these.
Another job well executed.
Ah, they have it as an exterminate now. Well, that's definitely a job for Sirius and Orion. I use like 2 frames, or maybe a little bit of 3, because I occasionally will use Oberon. Somebody joined the stream. It's got 2 watching now.
You are fighting with the Corpus in this battle. No Grineer can be left alive.
I know one of them is technically myself, so that I can see it while it's on my phone, but...
This aggression has upset the balance of power. You must set things right.
I still find Orion's fucking Event Horizon just so entertaining.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Woohoo! Oh, it's cool that it goes through the railings, I will say. That's neat. Actually, No, I know what we're doing tomorrow. Tomorrow we're doing Octavia's Anthem and Glass Gambit. Oh shit. Can I go up and over this?
Stay focused.
I should be
There's a
able
heavy
to.
unit
That's
approaching.
dumb. Collection. If I aimed that right, that should actually go through the window. Oh, okay. I guess it's just stuck up there.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction. Another job well executed.
The main reason why I choose field drawn over detonite injectors is detonite injectors. I think you only need like 70 something, and I'm sitting at like 60. When it comes to field drawn, you need like almost 150 of them.
The situation forces you to help the Corpus in this mission. Kill all Grenier. This aggression has upset the balance of power. We must set things right.
I would say aiming this thing is not easy. I could just cast it again. Where's the fun in that?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I will say, Orion is actually a really good frame for having a gas electric build on a weapon.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction. Another job well executed.
Stupid fucking... Yeah. Oh, also, Mask of the Revenant. Which I could actually get one of the pieces for. I gotta remember that. Oh yeah, I got a complete fucking Sedna. Ugh. Where serious? Alright, the ones that have Mutagen Mass. Mutagen Mass is one of the worst ones because it only ever comes in one and very rarely two bundles, so...
Operator, I run diagnostic regressions. All systems nominal. You don't need to thank me.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you.
Well, that's right, because I don't have the Siam equipped. I actually need to get another lens at some
Terminal
point, too.
spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
That was
Stay
not a
focused.
hard
There's a
Nightwave
heavy
challenge.
unit approaching. Still working on it. Continue to defend.
I wondered if Sirius and Orion share a lens.
Area completed. Move on. We have got to find a terminal. Proceed and prepare. Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position.
Absolutely killing the Jade Light first.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Huh. Light Sanctuary is really good. 110
Stay
HP
focused. There's a
regen
heavy
every
unit
second
approaching.
is where it's at right now.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Flash of the Jade Light.
Terminal hacked. Keep moving.
I will say I wish Sirius and Orion allowed you to do like
Here is a turbo.
ally amounts of
Get me in and get
affinity
ready to
on
defend.
weapons. Like if they're using one, that way you can bring
I'm
one
in,
you
Tenno.
like and then have them use the
This
other
will
one and
take
it
a
still
moment.
levels it up.
Still working on it. Continue to defend. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit
It sounds like every
approaching.
time you fire the Grimoire it says a word, which is why I'm chanting that.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete. Another job well executed.
I do.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you. I need access to a terminal. Find one and patch me in. Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Still working on it. Continue to defend.
I don't like that they can change what ability I'm using with my quick cast. It is one. It's a thing that's kind of bugged me for a hot minute. Excuse me. Just hold on. No. Oh, okay. No. No. This is wrong. No wonder. My swipe is not. I don't usually use my swipe, but I'm starting to use it now with Sirius and Orion because they work funky. Not what I meant to do. There we go. Now I can just swipe a button and it'll cast whichever. Not swipe. Also, if anyone is curious about why I chose that to be the layout, it's because that's the same basic layout as it appears when you press and hold down on the R1 button. Mod. Probably not a good mod, but mod nonetheless. Because mods mean
Location
endo.
reached. Drop me in.
Oh, I'm glad
and
you're on
defend
our side.
position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
I kicked Sirius into the damaging stream. That's funny.
Still working on it. Continue to defend. Keep moving. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
No. Ha 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 ha! I am fairly easily entertained by that fucking black hole. It's so silly. It's stupid and it's funny.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
The only thing about whenever Sirius and Orion, I'm not controlling them, they'll sometimes use their abilities, which means ones I already have active will turn off.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
This ability is so strong. It hits so hard.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Another job well executed.
After this, I think I'm going to actually take a step away and see where the exterminate missions are for bounties for the Angels. Well, not Angels and Airmen. They do void plumes, so I can do that whenever.
The area is crawling with infested. If it's not a Tenno,
But for the Cavia and for the Hex, if they're on the really high value ones, I'm gonna do them on stream.
I'm still detecting a lot of infestation activity. Let's clean it up. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Oh, it's an I did realize it was an exterminate. I just didn't realize it was. My brain just didn't catch up that it had changed. Something Sirius and Orion do that other frames don't is they give me 2 quick casts of the alt fire with Grimoire.
Concentrations of infested blood. Slow the fight if you want it to go away. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. The Juggernaut. I think you made it angry. Good work.
Okay, it is line of sight. I mean, I knew it was line of sight, but it's another one of those. I knew it, my brain just wasn't registering it. Wait, can I do that again? Having them kick each other repeatedly off screen is funny. I wish there was a button that you could use to just change Brother without, like, adding to the constellation.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Over 1 million damage. If I remember correctly, it does mod slightly. Like if you mod Pride and Wrath, then but you have to mod them, and I don't have access to them yet. Checking some stuff.
Careful, it may still be hot. Operator, Ordis has been interfacing with the Foundry's AI precepts. You could say we forged a new connection.
Anyway, Deimos Sanctum Atomica. Fibonacci.
Eyes front, we begin.
Bounties. Where is the exterminate? It's fucking bottom. God damn it. When does it reset? Hour and a half? I'm not gonna be streaming that much. That long. I didn't... Huh, okay. Well, that's kind of disappointing.
If you... Lovely to see you. As always.
Samples
Do you have any
Once
Voca
again,
that
be
don't
patient
require
with me, Tenno. I'm
lanthorns?
still adjusting to this era. I wait upon your pleasure.
That reminds me, I gotta see...
Tenno,
The Dante I got was
Octavia
from
are
the
wary
event,
of our visit. I cannot lie, Tenno.
but
I've
I need to
always
see about
felt
getting
nervous in the presence of
Onos and
Warframes.
Ruvox.
The Orokin twisted people into weapons, and I've seen firsthand the bloody and well-deserved consequences of that act. Dante,
It's interesting you can just purchase ribbon
in
transmitters
his
from him.
company, I felt no such anxiety. He was warm, earnest, literate, a fellow seeker. To know that he perished in these very halls while I slept is a bitterness to me. Dante's works on ancient Earth archaeology were some of the finest in their field. Many back then refused to accept a mere Warframe could have written them. Our adversary seeks to muddy our recollection of true history. We will need reliable chronicles more than ever.
But getting the Ruvox is going to be annoying. Getting the Onos is going to be annoying. I do want to try and get them, but they require so many vessel capillaries.
Drusus never seems to distinguish between the deeds of the Warframes and of the Tenno who presumably operated them. He credits them all with...
I can't do it right now anyway, but we're gonna exit Sanctum Anaconda. What was the other one? Oh, Hex. Right.
Please select destination. Plotting route.
Where's the exterminate? Still the bottom. Why are they at the bottom? Is it because I'm too low of mastery and they're just putting them down there? Oh, okay, there's two exterminates. That's exterminate Skuldrod, that's exterminate Techrod. Apparently I timed it perfectly yesterday for the standing thing to carry over. But let me configure my loadout a bit. That is one of the things I want to get at some point is upgraded Vicious Frost. And then I'm working my way up to get a fully built Exodia Force, because Exodia Force is so good, especially Melee Vortex plus Exodia Force is actually kind of busted. You are good on both gas and magnetic, which is really good, really useful. Keep it there for now. And then, what are you? What do I have you set up for? Oh, you're toxic radiation. Nope, you're gas electricity. Actually, we're gonna make you magnetic electricity. Magnetic gas. Yeah, it lowers my overall damage, but that increases the amount of damage that I would deal with Tech Rat. Okay. And then melee doesn't ever change. I like my melee a certain way, and that's the way it's gonna stay.
Sector's vexed. TV's gone mental, mashing up everything they see. About time we discipline the horror. All of them. We put them in the ground. Feel me?
I will worry about those when I get to 5, I think, is when they unlock. The Technosite Coda. That's a whole bunch of weapons that I also want to get, but that I can't really access until I'm master rank 17, I think. Also, I need a ton of Forma. I'm gonna just throw one of these down while I'm here, because I did finish getting the Parallax.
Got a solid move. Abandoned supply cache.
Okay.
Now listen up.
Apparently
You get
there are
close to
none
the clock, you'll
close
start
enough.
a countdown. Bust into the cache before it's smoked. See?
I will say the Tekra are one of the easiest enemies to fight, just in general. But yeah, do this 4 times, and
Supply cache flipped into self-destruct. Get worksy, fewer fervon charges should pop it. But know this, open that thing and the tech rot will get riled up crazy.
generally speaking, melee influence is the better melee arcane. However, melee influence is not as good with the Zaws because the Exodia Force deals damage based on how close. Like, it deals up to 200% when maxed out of the weapon's damage to all targets within, I think, 6 meters. Whenever you trigger a status effect, which is not hard to do. It's entirely possible to set it up to where you can always be dealing a status. And is actually what I tend to do pretty often. But yeah, the Exodia Force dealing damage based on how like close the targets are, and then Melee Vortex pulling a bunch of targets together. It's a really good combo. I just gotta finish getting them leveled up. Melee Vortex is gonna be the more difficult one. Exodia Force is not bad. You just gotta get more standing with the Ostron from Cetus. But Melee Vortex is bad, not because it's difficult, it's just Cavia standing, but because getting Cavia standing is something I gotta be careful about right now, because I want to also level them up. So I can't spend any standing. Arthur? I wish you could see their health bars. You can't. Like, you can see your own Spectre's health bars or anything, but you can't see the Hex health bars, which is dumb. Oh, there's one right there. I almost ran past it. And another mood crystal. I will say Melee Vortex is useful even on builds that don't do magnetic damage. Because if you set up your Sentinel or your ally, your like companion to do a magnetic primer of some sort, Magnetic Vortex just requires you to kill something that has a magnetic static effect. Oh, I love Arcane Circumvent. Oh, it's so good. It would be. I wish it was an earlier ability.
nobody gonna mess with the Hex now. Not Scaldra, not Tech Rock. You feel me? Now extract yourself.
I will say Sirius and Orion are also really useful for this. They can just go up and down the... I don't know what rank 5 with the Hex requires. I'll throw one down one more just to see. Okay, wasn't expecting one to be right here, but sure. Ooh, Greater Vazarin! That's actually something I was wanting. Equipment, arsenal. Oh, and I have a Greater Uneru as well. I should have already put these on. I don't know why I didn't. No, I want to... Okay. The Greater Vazarin lens will do me for the moment. It's interesting. I love how like they gave all of the Warframes a grimoire specific animation. I do need to work on to see what my eventual final build for the grimoire is going to be. And if I could tolerate getting rid of Gunslinger. Because if I do, I might put on Zata Invocation, Or I might, or the Jahu Canticle. Which, by the way, Jahu Canticle, really, really good when you've got Vazarin. It's one of those rare few that kind of combines with Vazarin's, like, one of Vazarin's passives. Because Vazarin has the passive that makes it to where your affinity range increases, and because that does within affinity range, it affects more enemies. Okay. I don't have the credits. Okay. Good to know. Oh, I do. I actually have enough to get the next Bellicose. Cool. And that pushes my strength over the 200 mark. Sweet. I'm fairly certain the physique mod is kind of what fucks around with some of it. But that's also one of the reasons why I have the physique mod on. Does Event Horizon do damage? I think it does. It doesn't have a duration per second, which is an interesting. Or like a damage per second. A DPS.
What's up? So, who's this for?
I don't want to do that.
Fine. Waste my... You got it.
We're just gonna do bounties. Well, at least until I'm much closer. Because I don't mind like using one of the Argon burger meals just to finish it, but I don't want to. I think I'm gonna leave that Furus. That no, I can't. I have to pull it out. Because I have to build two for the A Furus, and I want to keep the one I have already. Because the regular Furus has an Incarnate, which I actually do want to get.
Schooldrop ops came to purge the block. Tried and died. Now, quarantine. Civi's got no chance lest we do the purge ourselves. Hear me? Cutters and shooters gripped. Time to
It's Scaldra. So I might actually do the one of those Scaldra exterminates. That Scaldra exterminate. Anyway, I do a couple of them actually. If I do though, I will swap to Excalibur so I can use Exalted Blade. Because it says either melee weapons or abilities. And both, Exalted Blade counts as both.
Scaldra supply cache in the area. You get near, it will start ticking. Self-destruct. Need to be quick to get the goods. Supply cache flipped into self-destruct. Get worksy, a fewer fervor charges should pop it. But know this, open that thing and the tech rot will get riled up crazy.
I like it when the thing it spawns here, because there's always some that are like super close. I'm finally making a little bit of progress on Bassarin.
Hitters coming out of every nook and crook. I say, let them come.
Once I get 50 Bassarin, I'll just turn my regular passive into Bassarin so I can level it up to you. Although that will probably be off stream.
Line them up and cut them down. They're half done.
Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, this is a good way of doing it, of getting focus, because when you piss off the Tekrot like this, it makes a bunch of Eximus units spawn. And Eximus gives way more affinity than regular ones do. Plus, I think it might buff their levels a little bit too. But yeah, one thing I am definitely going to do is I'm going to mostly focus on, well, I'm going to split my attention kind of between all five, but Unero is definitely going to be my least used. I should have been throwing down air spore charges, but I've been more focused on other things. I think that alone will put me, yep, 17,000 into Vazarin. I do want to reach 1 million with Naramon before I stop and hyper-focus on the others, but... What the fuck? Ugh. Give me the damage reduction. Give me the fucking passive healing too. Holy shit, I didn't realize how much health I was losing. I'll throw one down real quick. I'm not waiting on a focus thing or anything, so... Oh, it says there's 2 over there and there's 1 over here, so... Okay, that's heading towards the exit.
Quit in time, fam. Bring it home.
I'm not going to get nearly as much Vazarin from this one. Oh. Okay. There's that one. Sure, hearing just random things roaring in the background of the mall is always fun to hear. What I will mostly be using these things for to gather now, these items, because I don't have to use them to blow up the syndicates anymore, will be for, like, on days I really just am, like, either A, severely drained, or B, severely out of time to grind out the proper amounts of standing for each of them, just to dump it in there and get myself a whole bunch. That's kind of the best thing to do with them, especially once you reach rank 5 with the syndicate. There's usually 1 or 2 more. Or not. Vazarin is a little under halfway to the big, like, kind of cutoff. Bounties. I have...
Schooled purge squad thought to sweep the block. Got smoked. So we're cleaning up the whole damn mess. Make things right. See?
Killing everything with the fucking Mikana. I do... One thing I might do on Monday when I've got more time to stream, and I can stream for longer, I might see about mod hunting on stream, so people can see where certain mods come from. Especially if I get mod drop chance boosters from 1999 calendar.
Abandon supply cache. Now listen up. If you get close, it'll clock you and start a countdown. Cross into the cache before it's smoked. Seen?
Oh. Gotta grab that while I got it. What the fuck is a planet, Arthur? I know you're British, but I don't even think that's a British term.
Supply cache flipped into self-destruct. Get worksy. A few further on charges should pop it.
I don't like when the supply cache is
Open
here.
that thing and the tech rot will get riled up crazy.
Also, sweet. Oh, never mind. There's one right there.
Techrod's proper pissed off. Hitters coming out of every nook and crook. I say, let them come.
My head is no. Nope, we are not gonna fight those right this second. We're gonna go get this focus thingy and then we're gonna fight them. Or I can just, like, let Orion kill everything like he is off to do right now because I give him a good weapon.
Clearing them out. Bet it smells better and all.
I think Sirius and Orion count as one for the purposes of lenses and reactors and whatnot. I wish those things had better range. The air support charges. 'Cause they really don't. Yes. I maybe should stop bringing Orion if I want focus. Also, melee vortex is so good for fucking focus too. Rip it, pulling. I know I'm talking up like the arcanes a lot, and that's not everyone likes to or has the arcanes yet or likes to use them. You should use them on your favorite equipment, but. That's another song I really like. Is Kome and the Five Fates song?
Takes care of that.
I like Sleeping in the Cold Below, which is really high up there on my list.
Quitting time, fam. Bring it home.
I don't know if I made quite as much as I did last time, but we'll see. Oh, I'm over 50. Okay. Cool. Okay. That's what I wanted. So I have somebody messaging me. Okay. One more minute. Really? Came down this way? Ass wipes. Okay. Equipment. Arsenal. Do I have any? I have one. I need to save that. I will go back to, well, I see that. I'm gonna spend this to make sure that it gets to the 5,000, because having it at 2,500 is not great. But Xeneric and Madurai are down to 15,000 because I spent some to get some abilities. Because they reached the 1 million, and then I spent some to see. Which, yes, 1 million only got me that far, because these things get very fucking costly. As an example, like, showing off Void Flow right here. It's 600,000 for the next rank, and then it's 750,000 to unbind it, so that it applies to all schools. This one is 400,000 for the next rank, and then it is 750,000 to unbind it as well. So, yeah, I will be lucky if I can unbind them all by the end of this month. Because they all have this. They all have this thing with this ability. Like Enduring Tides, which is the one that increases your health and armor. Rejuvenating Tide, which increases your health regen. One of the most important ones, however, is Uneru, because Uneru gets you Last Gasp, which is a way of saving your own ass. And if you unbind it, it applies to all of them. But if you would be dropped, you could pop out as your operator and try to kill 3 enemies within a certain time limit. If you succeed, you revive yourself. It's super fucking useful. And then Vengeance makes it to where for each second Last Gasp is active, your damage with your operator goes up. It can go up by, and it makes your Last Gasp damage also just straight 100 when maxed out, 100% more effective. And then it makes it also go up by 25% each second. So it's just like snowballs really fast to give you some really good damage. That being said, this is actually a decent spot to end, so I'm going to call it here. And I will see you later, Tenos.